Hi there! So today you will have two new videos with action figure heads on fashion doll bodies. I decided that I don't want to put both in one video because the heads look very different and maybe some of you would like to see one but not the other one, or maybe none of them. Anyway, but let's start with the first one, which happens to be a super duck head and actually one with a pretty low number. It is SDH002 with hairstyle C, and her first release was already back in 2017. With these action figure heads, I find it quite hard to find out if it is still in production or if it is old stock. But I think for the Super Dark heads, it is a production in batches, maybe. Maybe like Mattel also does it for some of the Playline dolls, but who knows? Compared to my other Super Dark heads, this one here has more like a 10 skin tone. It's not so pale and also not so purple weird like one of the others I have. So this one here has a nice sun-tanned appearance. I think she does have a very serious look. Her makeup is not very vibrant. Everything is a bit more natural. And I think she does have three different hairstyles. This is C. There's also a short bob one in the same hair color, which is A, and also one with black, mostly straight hair, without bangs, and also with a side part. But I think the makeup or screening is always the same. And for this girl here, she does have saran hair. It's not color, not for this hair color here. It is saran hair, but it is pretty rare. The rooting is not so full, and that's usually the case with action figure heads. Some do have a bit more hair, some a little bit less, and she is a girl that has a bit less of hair. The quality itself is not so great, but it is saran and it is decent quality. Back in November, I got her for a very good deal for only 15 euros and 17 cents in total, with taxes, shipping, everything, and that's a great price. At the moment, she is more expensive, but there are always ongoing sales, and there are so many sellers that do have exactly the same heads. This time, I really would like to give her a fashion doll body, but still, I also would like to show you how she looks on a WorldBox one, since this time the skin tone match is nearly perfect for the suntanned WorldBox body. And that is actually the first time ever that I got an action figure head that fits perfectly in color on the suntan workbox, because so far, most of the time, the heads are more grayish or they are lighter or darker. I never have seen a darker one, but definitely different in the undertone. But this one here is very close. And she's also not such a small action figure head, and I like those better also on the WorldBox bodies. So here she is on the 8201 body, the normal first standard one, and she looks really good on it. But still, I really want to have a new fashion doll. So the next question is, what colors could match to this head? The first one you can see here is called Japan White for Mengf. It is a very grayish color. I also cannot really see the white in it. Maybe it is a bit pale, but not as much as the normal white bodies. So I don't know. But this one here is Japan White, and it is way too gray for this head here. The second one is Pink Beige, and I simply love the fact that most of these bodies now come with silicone caps, because not always, but most of the time it works perfectly together with these neck connectors. And lately someone commented that a seller answered the question if those action figure heads would fit on the fashion doll bodies with that they would be too small. So I don't know. I really would love to know if Mengf does include these silicone knobs on purpose, or if it's really in coincidence that most of the time they fit really great. You can see it here with the headbang session. The head fits perfectly on that body. And even skin wise, the color is very similar, so you would have an almost perfect match. Maybe the head is a really tiny hint lighter than the body, but it is not really noticeable. But this time, this girl here will go on a Mitzi fake body and not on the Mengf because I know that a lot of you really do like this new very affordable body option, and she is also a very good match color wise for the number 2 color or beige color, whatever the seller of choice calls this color. Sadly, the neck connector does not fit on the neck pack. I mean, maybe you could make it work, but it is way easier to simply use some putty since it is inside of the head and it does not interfere with hair or clothing, and you always have more mobility on the head because the neck pack of the Mitzi is not so great. Here you also do have a quick comparison with a high quality or original Mitzi body in comparison to the fakey lower quality one. The lower quality one is simply a hint more gray, but it is really so minimal, so that does not really make a big difference. And here she already is in her new styling. I did wash the hair of the head a bit, so it is a little bit more poofy now since it was maybe a little bit greasy. So I decided to wash it so it folds a little bit better. She did get a very poofy fake fur jacket, but I think the Mitzi body is so slim, so it does not really look awkward. I think it looks quite good, and a simple dress plus, of course, accessories, some tights, and mini brand's fashion shoes, and a bag. And I think she looks stunning. I did like this head also on the WorldBox body, but I have to say, I think this head here really looks so perfect as fashion doll. She does not have a very arrogant look, but such a neutral, model-like look. I really do like her on this body here. And I have to say, it is a very affordable fashion doll because I only paid 15 euros and 14 cents or whatnot for the head and definitely under 5 euros for the body in total. So this girl here cost only a bit over 20 euros with taxes, shipping, everything included. Of course, nude. Nothing of the clothing or accessories is included in the price, but still, I think for a doll like this one, that is a great deal. And I also really do like her hair color. I think that's such a pretty brown color. I don't know. It is. I think she's very pretty. I hope you like her. And I have to thank you for watching this video. It is short, very short this time, but there will be another one with another head. And maybe the other one is also interesting to you. And if not, that's also totally fine. I wish you all the best and I hope to see you again. Bye.